Hey everyone, Brad here from Traversy Media. Today we're diving into the world of Next.js and Vercel. Next.js is a fantastic framework for building lightning-fast React applications. But what good is a blazing fast app if it's stuck on your local machine? That's where Vercel comes in. Vercel makes deploying Next.js apps a breeze. Think of Vercel as the launchpad for your Next.js rocket ship. It takes all the complexity out of deployment, allowing you to focus on what you do best: building awesome apps. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to deploy a Next.js app to Vercel in just 5 minutes. You heard that right. 5 minutes to go from code to a live, publicly accessible app. No more messing around with servers, complicated configurations, or endless troubleshooting. Vercel handles all the heavy lifting, so you can focus on crafting amazing user experiences. So grab your favorite code editor and let's get started. Before we can deploy our app, we need a place to store our code. That's where GitHub comes in handy. GitHub is like a cloud-based filing cabinet for your code, allowing you to track changes, collaborate with others, and easily deploy to Vercel. First things first, head over to github.com and create a new repository. Choose a descriptive name for your project, something like My Next App or Vercel Deployment Demo. You can keep the repository public or make it private. It's up to you. Once you've created the repository, you'll be redirected to a page with instructions on how to connect your local machine to the repo. Don't worry about these instructions for now. We'll come back to them later. Now that our GitHub repository is ready, let's create a brand new Next.js project. Open up your terminal or command prompt and run the following command: npx create next app. My Next App. Make sure to replace My Next App with your desired project name. This command will create a new folder with all the necessary files for a basic Next.js application. Once the installation is complete, navigate to your project directory. cd My Next App. Now, you're ready to start building your amazing Next.js app. But first, let's make sure our code is safely stored in our GitHub repository. Section 4. The Git Workflow. Commit and push. Remember those instructions GitHub gave us earlier? It's time to put them to use. In your terminal, make sure you're inside your project directory and run the following commands: bash git init git add git commit initial commit git branch main git remote add origin git push origin main. Don't worry too much about the specifics of these commands for now. Just know that they are the magic words that synchronize your local code with your GitHub repository. Think of it like hitting the save button for your code, but instead of saving it locally, you're saving it to the cloud. Now, if you head back to your GitHub repository and refresh the page, you'll see all your code neatly organized and ready to go. Section 5. Deploying to Vercel your app's launchpad. Now for the moment of truth. Deploying our Next.js app to Vercel. Head over to vercel.com and sign up for a free account if you haven't already. Once you're logged in, click on the New Project button. Vercel will ask you to connect your GitHub account. This allows Vercel to access your repositories and makes the deployment process incredibly smooth. Once you've connected your accounts, select the repository you created earlier, My Next App or whatever you named it. Vercel will automatically detect that it's a Next.js app and pre-fill all the necessary settings for you. All you have to do is click Deploy. That's it. Vercel will take care of everything else, building and deploying your app to a live URL. You can track the progress of the deployment right there in your Vercel dashboard. Section 6. Conclusion. You did it. Now what? Congratulations! You've successfully deployed your Next.js app to Vercel in, hopefully, under 5 minutes. You can now share your live app with the world, impress your friends, and start building your portfolio. But this is just the beginning. Next.js and Vercel offer a ton of powerful features and integrations to explore. You can connect your app to a headless CMS, implement user authentication, optimize for SEO, and so much more. So keep experimenting, keep learning, and keep building awesome things. And as always, happy coding!